YouTube, what is going on, guys? I am back with another video, and I am back with something. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as I can. I don't know, man. Damn, it's like time has been flying. It's like as soon as 12 o'clock hit, you know, the day is just basically over with. But this video is going to be on my 1980 Cutlass Calais, and there's a backstory to this car. Originally, this was my dad's car. So the story of it is, about 2-3 years ago, my dad gave this car to my brother, and my brother, being impatient and impulsive, he sold the car when I deliberately told him not to. I know this car looks like a piece of shit, but that's what it has simmered down to over the years. The car didn't always look this way. Originally, she was like a cream gray with a red pinstripe. She had the bucket seats with the floor shifter. The original engine was a 260, and I think it was just a 3-speed AOD. But I just recently brought the car back from my brother in Charlotte, North Carolina. Cool guy. You know, he understood, you know, with me, you know, bringing the car back into the family, should I say. And at first I thought he was going to give me like a, you know, excuse my language, just a bullshit story of how the car came about, how he got his hands on the car. You know, I thought he was going to tell me, you know, he owned the car for like 10-15 years. But, you know, I kept my story in hand until I had the title actually in my hand. You know, he was telling me how he brought it from another brother in South Carolina, the rundown on it, and, you know, honest brother. And, you know, and that's when I told him, I was like, yeah, I know, you know, this is technically my car. And he looked at me kind of perplexed. He was like, for real? He was like, what do you mean? I was like, this is my father's car. And he just he just lost it, you know. But you know, cool guy, cool brother. But yeah, I deliberately told my brother not to sell his car. The plan was, you know, once I got a better job, I was gonna, you know, help him buy the parts or whatever he wanted to do to it. Because, you know, you go online nowadays, these older cars, parts is pretty cheap unless you're doing like a LS swap or something aftermarket. But if you're pretty much going, you know, OEM, stuff is, you know, pretty cheap for it. So yeah, I just picked it up about probably like 45 minutes ago. I picked it back up, and yeah, I'm just bringing it back home, should I say. I got a lot of good memories in this car. good and bad. Starting with the bad, I used to get into a lot of fights in school. Specifically, I used to get into trouble, but I used to get into a lot of fights in school. And man, when I saw this car pull up, you know, sitting up there at the principal's office waiting for whatever parent to show up, man, I just knew that was my ass when I got back home. But the good memories were going fishing in this car, or just out running daily errands with my dad. Another good memory was I learned a lot of back roads in this car, just traveling with my dad. You know, I didn't know the names of the streets or anything like that, but whenever there was like traffic backed up or whatever, my dad, he just knew how to get around it. So when I finally started driving, you know, traveling back roads, it was nothing for me. Originally this car was I don't know if it's from New Jersey. I haven't done the full backstory on this car, but my memory goes back to my father actually bringing this car home. originally, bringing the car home. But we're all from Newark, New Jersey, and my father brought it in on a tow truck, not the full flatbed, like the front was hitched up and it was pulling it on the rear wheels. But brought it home, and it was either that night or later on that night. He got it running. Yeah, him and a couple of his friends, they was all outside, and car, finally got it started and running. But eventually, I think he got into an accident or something like that, and then he brought it down south. He let it sit for a couple years. Then when we moved down south, that's when this was one of our sources of transportation of getting around, between this one and then my mom's Caprice that she had. Yeah, it's been a journey with this car. And funny story was, I sent my mom the picture of it, and she immediately replied. She was like, "Is that Betsy?" That's what my dad named this car, Betsy. He's like, "Is that Betsy?" I said, "Yeah, it's down in Charlotte, North Carolina." I said, "I'm thinking about buying it back." And she was like, my mom said, "Please leave that damn car where it is." She said the damn car just won't die, but it just didn't sit right with me. That is, that it was just out there. I don't know. I've always been like that with cars. Like if I sold any of my cars, I would try to sell it to someone that was coming from out of state, or something like that, because I don't know, just within me, like if I seen someone with my car, part of me would want the car back. So I don't know, that's just me. I got it back, and I got plans for it in the near future. But I tell you what, I'm gonna need help with it. I gotta get driver, passenger door. I need floor panels. I got the seats. I got front seats. I'm gonna need rear seats. I'm gonna need quarter panels, driver and passenger side. I may be able to work with this trunk. Maybe. I'm gonna need bumpers, front and rear bumpers. Driver side fender. Hell, I might as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need driver and passenger side fender. This headliner, I don't know. I'm skeptical of this because it's starting to crack right there. I don't know. Possibly some fiberglass can possibly fix that. I don't know. But this damn car is gonna need some help. I got it quoted at a guy that I'm pretty cool with at a body shop. Man, he quoted me $40,000. He said, body work. At first I asked him, I was like, is it, can you save it? He's like, man, anything is savable. It's just all about if you're willing to put the money into it. So he's like, yeah, about 40,000 and I could do it all for you. I said, well, what is the all? He said engine, he said, well, powertrain, interior, body work. I said, man, well, I can bring you the panels, like the quarter panels, the driver and passenger side panels, the seats, the doors, the floor panels. I said, I could bring all that to you. And I said, the engine, the transmission, I could do that myself. He said, well, if you want to go that route, he said, well, I'll do it for you for 20. I was like, bet. So, so hopefully maybe next year I'm going to start on it. Hopefully. But my plans for it, what I have planned for it, I just want to, I want to restore the interior to what it used to be. I'm gonna put the bucket seats back in, the Raleigh package, as I call it. And instead of running a 350 or a 260 or LS swapping it, I don't want to do all that. I want to keep it all Oldsmobile. So I'm probably gonna put a 455 in here. Or I think that was the engine that was in the 442. Yeah, the 455. yeah, I want to keep it all Oldsmobile. I want to put I am going to convert it over to an overdrive gear. I like an overdrive gear in a car. I don't like that, you know, that high RPM. And in the rear, I'm probably just going to run like a 355 gear. Put the cloth top back on it. And originally, not originally. My dad, he wanted the car black. He started doing the front of the car black, but then I guess he lost interest in it also. All of this, the whole front end was beautiful at one point, and then it was just the rest of the car on back that needed help. But yeah, over the years it's just been abused and passed down, and people with plans for it, and then people they lose interest in those plans, and here I am with it now. So I'm going to I'm gonna show them how it's done, you know, not to sound cocky or anything like that, but yeah, I'm gonna put it back together as best as I can. But oh, here's the color. See this color? It's not, that was this is the original color of the car. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's gray, but it has like a cream to it. I don't know how to explain. It's like a cream gray. Yeah, a lot of memories in this car. So I don't know. It's just kind of hard for me to let it go. But yeah, I'm gonna need help if anyone has any tips or suggestions where I can buy quarter panels, floor panels. I need driver and passenger door. I need driver and passenger front fenders. I'm gonna go ahead and get a trunk. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the trunk, you know, just in case. Get a trunk and 2 front bumpers. Yeah, and we'll just take it from there. Yeah. And then, you know, another part of me was like, if we're going to get rid of the car, we're going to get rid of it, you know, I wouldn't say so much as my way, but we're gonna get rid of it the right way. You know, send it to the junkyard. Because like I said, I couldn't stand to see one of my cars, you know, someone out here driving my car. I want it back. I wouldn't be like jealous or envious or nothing like that. I'll just want it back. So bringing this car back into the family, you know, despite how it looks, I'm comfortable with that. But yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to need a lot of help. Lots of help. And my brother, he snatched the engine out of it. Like I said, originally it was a 260. He snatched the engine out of it, snatched the trans out of it. I love my brother, but my brother's he's mechanically inclined also, but my brother is more so good of taking things apart but not knowing how to put it back together. And then when he doesn't know how to put it back together, he gets frustrated. After he gets frustrated, then he loses interest in it. And this is clear representation of what I mean. But it's all love. It's all love. I'm gonna build it back up and get it back to where, you know, she used to be. But yeah, he wanted to another thing, he wanted to put a Pontiac engine in it. And I said, man, you don't put no damn Pontiac engine in no Oldsmobile. I said, if you're gonna convert it, or if you're gonna snatch that little 260 out of there, I said either go, you know, keep it all original, go Oldsmobile, or just, you know, drop like a, you know, something basic in there, a Chevy 350 or something of that sort. But once he snatched that 260 out of there and he couldn't find what he was looking for, or things wasn't going as planned, he just got frustrated, and then he just sold it. But yeah, thank God for Marketplace, because that's how we found it. You know, we sold the car down in he sold the car down in South Carolina, and then fast forward to now. Well, that's about 2-3 years ago. Fast forward to now, like I said, the brother in Charlotte, he just lost interest in it himself. So here I am with it now. So I'm gonna start slowly accumulating what I need for it, and then you know, I'm just gonna, you know, start working on it. When it comes to me and working on cars, I like to it's like a binge for me. You know, I don't know how to explain it. I don't like to, you know, buy part for part, and then once you finish working on this, now you got to wait for more parts to come in. I like to slowly, you know, build parts, and then when I'm ready to work on it, I could just binge on it for like a week. I got everything that I need to make it run. You know, I don't have to wait for parts to come in, or I got to order this, or I got to run to the store. I got everything that I need, you know, set to the side already. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And I'm going to do it right and build it back up. Yeah, but this is it. My dad's 1980 Cutlass Calais. Tracked it down, and now I'm making it mine. I'm making it mine's now. Yeah. All right, guys, I got to get back on the road, go drop this thing off, and then yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching, tuning in, all the, you know, positive comments and subscribes. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, but if anyone knows where I can, like I said, find some quarter panels, floor panels, doors, both fenders, driver and passenger, and a trunk, I would greatly appreciate it. You know, all helpful tips and comments, helpful comments, it's greatly appreciated. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there. I got another video coming tomorrow on another vehicle I'm picking up. I'm real anxious about that one. It's not a G-body. It's kind of something rare, should I say, but y'all stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace.